This is Beanbag345 with another video review. This will be really quick on the Fintie Ultra Slim Folio Leather Case for the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 7-inch tablet. My tablet came with this case. I purchased it used, and this was included with the purchase. I'm not a big fan of this case. It's really pretty bulky. It feels bulky. It feels like I'm carrying a Bible or something. And not that there's anything wrong with that. I love Bibles. I don't prefer that my tablet feel like one though. It should feel like a tablet. This does not help it. It's got this keyboard in it, which probably adds quite a bit of weight, or some weight anyway. But with this big binding, with this, it's kind of thick. It's got the single flap in back, but it's also got a layer of the material there, so it's like it's two layers thick, and this thing's got to be kind of hefty, so it's added thickness. All in all, it just I think it's nearly triple what it's probably 2.5 times as thick as the tablet itself, and it's just too big. Plus, you don't have any corner protection. I mean, there's a little bit of protection from the side, but as you can see there, the tablet is just about even with the back side of this thing. So you drop that on a tile floor or something, and it'll be very easy for that corner to smack that tile and maybe crack your screen. So not a big fan of this style of case. There are more protective cases out there. You can get an OtterBox. That's going to run you $70. You can get a used one, probably $45 on eBay or on Amazon. I don't prefer OtterBox for a couple reasons. But they're good. I just don't prefer them. And it's like this for a person who wants to have a built-in Bluetooth keyboard on the go that can put up with the kind of keys these typically have. Then that's good for them. That's okay. I don't prefer that. I bought a separate Bluetooth keyboard I use with this, and it feels like a real keyboard as opposed to that. It's a little more bulky, but to me the bulkiness is okay. For what you're sacrificing. This is the cover I got. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to look at it first. It's got this clip on back for the flap. You'll see that in just a second. It's got all the right holes where they should be, here and on the side and on the top for your headphones. Flip this thing open. I think I can get this in here one-handed. There's not a lot of there's some color choices online. The brown is by far the best. Sorry if you like the other brighter colors. I feel like it makes this thing look like a toy, which it's not. To start off with, this has a nice cover around your bezel. Your bezel is protected. The corners are protected. That is job number one, in my opinion. Sorry, it's job number two. Number one's to protect the case overall and maybe the screen. Job number two would be your corners, and this has excellent corner protection. This is a very tight fit. It's a very slimming look for the Galaxy Tab. I mean, it bulks it up a little bit, but man, it lives up to his name as being ultra thin. The one detractor I have on this case is you got to push this up a little bit to get your headphones in there, unless you have a really slim headphone jack. You can make that work, but that's the one detractor in my opinion. It's got a little thing here for a pen, but all your major things you need to do with this are taken care of, except for your micro USB and then your infrared blaster. If you try using that one, this isn't going to work for you. So you might have to do a little modification to this thing. But at $12, marked down from like $35, this was an excellent deal. It's made by Fintie. It says it's designed in the USA, designed by Fintie in the USA. I don't know if they're manufactured in the USA too. I imagine they are. So to me that kind of adds to it. I kind of like things that are made in the USA. Gives you kind of a nice feel. This thing it feels flimsy, but I think it'll be fairly durable. For $12, I'm prepared to deal with a little bit of flimsiness, especially when the corners are protected. Most of those other Folio tablets, they don't do that. They have a little elastic or something. This does not have elastic. It has this stiff face, and it's backed by this leather sewn in. This is a pretty nice case for $12. Really, it's not bad at all. You can set this up this way on a harder surface. This works better. You can flip this over and use it at less of an angle. Something I really appreciate, being able to put that on the kitchen counter if I'm sitting there trying to, I have something on while I'm doing dishes or something like that. That's kind of nice to do. And then if I'm doing some typing and I'm sitting down, I can put this on the couch next to me and just type away, and it's at the right angle. It's held up pretty good. I've had it for about 3 weeks. Really minor wear and tear. Of course, I'm fairly gentle with it, but biggest detractor in my opinion is not having the enough space to get your headphone jack in there. But you do a little push, eventually this thing will kind of mold to that. I have dropped it once or twice, so it's already saved my tablet, and it's got just a couple scuffs up here. Really is a great deal if you want to protect your Galaxy Tab 2 7. Email me with questions if you want to. I'll see what I can do to get you an answer, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Thanks.